There and also down under, the deadly floodwaters that we have been bringing to you on America's Newsroom from Brisbane. We're getting sick
it was on
of
a mountain,
these.
as the guy described it to us yesterday.
And the stories of one child being rescued from a car and the mother and the other brother being swept away. All right, here's some of what's developing right now in America's Newsroom. Good day for former Louisiana Governor Edward Edwards. He is out of prison after serving 8 years for corruption. The four-term governor is now at a halfway house. 83-year-old Edwards was convicted in 2002 of rigging Louisiana's licensing process for riverboat casinos. And get this, authorities in Hong Kong say that a young Chinese man, remember this story? He boarded a flight in Canada disguised as an old man. Look at these pictures, the one in the middle. Now we're hearing that he had some help from... Hear that music? You know what that is, right? And you see that red arrow going up? It is not exactly what you want to see when your state is sinking in debt. And it has one Illinois neighboring state comparing Illinois' government to The Simpsons. Here's what Indiana's governor had to say, Mitch Daniels, after a party line vote raised Illinois' income tax by 66%.
They're getting stonewalled at every turn already. You know what we say to that? Good luck with that, right? Had no idea he was coming home. Staff Sergeant Maccallum was stationed in South Korea. Now he's back with his family. Cool to see, huh?
We thank him for his service, and we're glad that he had that great little moment with his girls. I mean, who gets tired of that video?
How about that
Every
video?
time we see one of those, I could just play it over.
How about the national championship game the other night at halftime? Remember they had all the families not sitting on the other side, their fathers and their husbands on the other side of the wall?
They dropped the flag and they all ran toward each other. It was
Nicely
beautiful.
Done.
Nicely done is right. That's what I call a halftime show, as I think I said then. All right, well, last night we saw some very powerful, beautiful day in East Bridgewater.
Kids in Atlanta are home for 4 days now, in a row.
I know.
How'd you like that, Mom and Dad?
Go back to school!
And folks in Northern Alabama, they've been emailing us and saying, don't forget about us. We went through the storm of a century down here, too.
Yeah,
so
they did too.
Hang in there. Eventually, it all melts, which is the good news.
No.
In that case, now you know.
Yeah. So what have we got coming up?
Stunning numbers on the housing front. It's not getting any...
With us this morning, I'm Martha Maccallum.
I'm Bill Hemmer. Been a busy couple of days.
Sure has,
Today's
Bill.
another one. You know, Lochner's former girlfriend now talking.
I've learned on both sides of the evil side of this that we're learning more about today, and the human side, which we really had a journey through last night at that memorial.
And no doubt we'll continue to learn, too.
At a moment last night when he was remembering her, and as you mentioned, her funeral is today, so there will be more coverage of that. She has become the symbol of so much, the most innocent, youngest, most innocent victim of that shooting on Saturday morning, and it has provoked a lot of discussion, and part of that has led to this, a state governor's decision to freeze out radio talk show hosts from his administration. That is getting national attention. Rhode Island's Lincoln Chafee says that the shows are a waste of time for the people in his administration. But in the wake of the shooting in Tucson, many want to know what is really behind this ban.